What started as a petty prank but ended in a serious discovery. I set up a hidden camera in our dorm kitchen to prove my roommate was a slob. I ended up proving she needed help I never knew how to give. Chloe was my opposite, chaotic, forgetful, and impossibly messy. She'd leave half-empty mugs on the counter for days, spill things and not wipe them up, and leave a trail of crumbs wherever she went. It drove me insane. I complained to my friends, to my mom, to the raw. Nothing changed. So I decided to gather evidence. I bought a tiny spy camera online and hid it inside an old coffee maker on the counter. My plan was to create a time-lapse video of her mess making, set it to some funny circus music, and send it to her. Petty? Yes, but I felt completely justified. For the first week, the footage was exactly what I expected. I had over 53 clips of her, each one cataloging a mess I thought was a personal attack. I started editing the clips together, feeling a smug sense of victory. But as I watched hours of footage, I started noticing things I'd missed in real life. How tired she looked all the time. The way her hands would sometimes tremble as she put a dirty plate in the sink. She never ate, she just made coffee, which she'd often forget on the counter. The mess wasn't an act of aggression, it was a symptom of exhaustion. I was almost done with my masterpiece of pettiness. I just needed the perfect final clip. I was scrubbing through the footage from the night before, looking for a good shot of an overflowing trash can. I saw her walk into the kitchen to get a glass of water. She reached up to a high cabinet for a clean glass. As she did, the sleeve of her oversized sweatshirt, the one she always wore, rode up her arm. I stopped the video. I zoomed in, and my stomach dropped. From her wrist to her elbow, her arm was covered in rows of deep, red lines. Some were scarred over, but many were fresh. It wasn't just a few, it was a pattern of deliberate self-harm. I felt a wave of nausea. Every passive-aggressive note I'd left, every time I'd sighed loudly while cleaning up her mess, it all came rushing back. I wasn't living with a slob. I was living with someone who was in so much pain she was literally hurting herself to cope, and I had been too wrapped up in my own annoyance to see it. I immediately deleted the prank video file. I walked out of my room and into the kitchen. Chloe was standing there, staring at the dirty dishes in the sink with a blank expression. My heart was pounding. I didn't mention the camera. I didn't mention her arm. I just stood next to her and said, "Hey, are you okay?" For a second, she didn't move. Then her shoulders started to shake, and she collapsed into my arms,